Huzzah and bullshit, I hear you say. He's making more content. I know, it's crazy. I finally found a gap in my schedule, and yeah, I kind of revisited 2205. I haven't played it since the Tundra came out, and I was quite pleased to find that there's been 3 major updates for it. We've had the Tundra, we've had the Veteran update, and we've just recently had the Big 5, which is arguably the best thing that's happened to this game in a long time. Now, I will go through each of these, and at the same time I'm going to teach you how to play the stock market in the Big 5, because when you first play the stock market, it's a scary thing, and you've got lots of money flying around all over the place, and it's like, oh god, what the fuck's happening? Don't worry about it, the stock market is good fun, and like I said, it's the best thing to happen to this game in a long time. So, anyway, let's go off and have a little look at the Tundra. Hang on, let's get rid of that. Whoop! Now the Tundra, having played with the Tundra, I can tell you the Tundra is actually a very cool little thing on there. Purely because it's an industry booster. The whole sector is devoted to boosting industry through the use of material, applied material. So for instance, I can take, hang on, Now the Tundra can build material specific to it called biocatalysts, okay, or aerogel. Now these, when combined with an existing factory, can double the output of that factory. It's a very cheeky way of cheating at saving floor space as well. So it's a good thing. You can also use it to prop up areas of a production chain which are shit. Like for instance, a good example would be vitamin drinks. The amount of space needed for fruit plantations, you can basically just say, I want to make all the fruit in the world biocatalyst. So basically you double the output of it. Or what you can do if you want to be even cheekier is you biocatalyst the end result. So basically all the material leading up to it is exactly the same, but the output is double. This is cool. Tundra as well, also, oh god, I love it. It's so easy to make vitamin drinks in this sector. All it needs is a bit of moss and some water. And moss is very, very easy to make. Takes a little bit of floor space, but with some planning and some clever application of aerogel, biocatalyst, you can fucking phenomenally boost its output. So you will never have a problem with vitamin drinks again. However, there is a couple of issues with this. The sector project needs to be completed in order to be able to apply biocatalyst or aerogel to the individual sectors. So for instance, I haven't completed it yet, okay? However, if I do complete it, I will get access to an aerogel mod for all of my electronics factories. Which means that things like, IntelliWare can easily be doubled, okay, if I wanted it to. Now, the biggest problem you're going to have in this sector is workforce, okay? And you are going to love the living shit out of drone racks, especially when building these, because they need 1,000 manpower to work, okay? When fully drone racked, you can get that right down to like 5. So it is paramount, okay? There's a couple new goods in here, specific to the peasants who work here. We have smart drones, and what else do we have? We have all-weather parkers, and there we go. Oh, hello. All-weather parkers and medbots. The downside is these buildings have rather cheekily just been reskinned from existing production plants. There we go. In fact, it's so cheeky, it even still says on it, Virtual Reality Processing Lab, but it's a drone hive. And where's the other one? The all-weather parkers is basically just IntelliWare redone, and this is really fucking annoying. The Medibots is an Android factory. Whatever. It's a minor thing, but it feels a little cheap, especially when you're given that this is paid for content. But putting those aside, Tundra is actually a really, really good expansion pack. You know, it's a nice thing to help. I'm going to be very interested in seeing what Tundra does next month. Sorry, not Tundra, Orbit does next month. Because apparently, if you look after those sons of bitches in space, you can develop, it's kind of like the techs in space, where you can develop research modules which will affect sectors. Which, you know, is nice. I can see certain production chains being boosted in certain sectors and so on and so forth. Which brings us to another thing. Courtesy of the Big 5 pack, we now have sector traits. Hang on a second. To them up! We now have sector traits, where certain sectors will have a plus and a negative attribute on them. Some have a plus, some have a negative. Depends on which way the dice roll. Now, I noticed on the Reddit, some people are whinging. Sorry, not... Is it the Reddit? I don't know. Was it Reddit or the official Anno forums? I'm not too sure. Either way, people are whinging about wanting to set this up for their pussy game. Oh, I want it to be nice and easy. Shut up. This is basically variety. It's the spice of life. It makes it actually more interesting. I've actually had to start shifting production plans around to counter some of the negatives, and it does mean that my cities have changed as a result. And this is a good thing. For example, Viridian Coves is a place I normally start with. Okay, got lots of space to play with, so I don't have a sector project which benefits me until it's a decorative thing. I don't care. Okay, I've got space to play with. I've got space for production plans. However, the sector trait came in, and I now have high humidity. Farms require less energy, but maintenance credit costs for electronics factories increases. So all my food stuff's 30% less energy, which is a bit of a moot point considering I'm building it all off the moon. But okay, that was painful. Okay, an extra 15% on cost on everything electrical, which meant I had to shift all my electrical production plants from Viridian Coves all the way over to Wildwater. And I set it all up there. It's a little thing. Wildwater itself has a bonus to wind parks, which, again, it's nice early on, but I don't really care. I know wind parks are supposed to be the cheapest way of generating electricity, even if they do have a fairly large floor space, but with Leisheng modules, you can generate fusion power for less than 75 credits, which is disgusting. So, whatever. And if you stick it up in Novikov Crater, you got a cheap workforce anyway because you're all the refugees. So, power is a non-issue if you play it right. We've also had the veterancy pack as well, which basically all it does is increases the cost of everything. We have now timed missions. Hang on a second. Let's have a little wander in here. Missions can now be timed, so you have a certain time limit in which to beat them. It also affects missions in conflict zones as well, but cheekily, you can clear out the mission, okay, and then just hoover up all of the timed missions at the end.
Satisfactory.
Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. I'm going to hurt you. Alright. Now, what's happened here is someone has decided they wanted to buy a share of my company. Now, we'll talk about the stocks in a second. Whilst this is running, I'll show you very quickly. They want to buy a share of my company. Actually, it's Usayev's share, but I own it. Okay, now they're currently bidding for it. Now, I have the ability, okay, to either bid to protect it or I can shut it down. I could downrate it so it costs nothing. Hang on, I'm just going to shut it down because it's going to cost me, to lose it. The Big 5 update brings in a new currency called Influence. Hang on. Somewhat pretty to look at whilst I'm talking about this. We have Influence now. Now, Influence is more important than Iridium. I shit you not, it is the most powerful thing in here. Influence can be used to affect the stock market. Now, the stock market is broken up into basically 3 sections. Yep. We have the share market, which basically shows you all the shares in every company. Now, when you start, each company will have 7 shares, with 3 up for grabs. Okay, so each company has a total of 10 shares. The idea of what you need to do is you need to buy out all the shares. Now, when you buy a share, you get a 3% bonus, right, in production to the sector that company looks after. For instance, I started taking over Cassian first. Okay, each share gives me an extra 3% boost, okay, in production to heavy industry. So, for instance, things like cobalt mines, diamond mines. These things, 3% extra boost. When you cap it out completely, okay, you get 30% total, all right? If you take over the entire company, you get an extra 10%. So you're getting 40% extra boost of all manufacturing, which is good. The downside is, all right, the company is still functioning, okay, and it fluctuates. It will go up and it will go down. Because these shares are now owned by you, you inherit part of their problems or part of their successes. So if they're fucking up, you're going to inherit that fuck up, which means that your bank money is going to suffer. So the way to play this is to take over one company at a time. It costs influence to buy a share, okay, to start the bidding. But if another company, like for instance Lei Sheng, wants to buy Usayev's share, you can get a cheeky bid on there, okay, and take it over without having to pay the initial influence cost. Now, as I said, influence is the most important thing in this, because influence can stop auctions against you. If someone wants to buy a share of you, shut it down, okay? If you need the influence and you've got max money, you could potentially buy it out. But bear in mind that you're going to be giving all that money to a competitor. Do you want to do this? Well, not really, no. But sometimes, you may want to bite the bullet and say, well, I don't really want to spend 15 influence shutting this down because I want to save the influence to buy a share later on for another company, which is quite expensive. So it's entirely down to you as to how you want to play it. But my advice would be to always have a minimum of 35 influence in the bank, because that way then that gives you a chance to shut down an auction and protect your investment. Now, speaking of investments, we have espionage, which means that we can put people into companies. So, for instance, a good example, Ibarra Foxconn. I've got 4 people working for me inside Ibarra. As a result, I now have intel on them. I can tell she's got close to 6 million in cash. She's got a shit income, which is increasing, so she's going up. I can see how much influence she has, which is irrelevant because I now own it. And I can see how well the company's doing. Right now it's stagnating, but it's slowly creeping up, so she's growing. Now there are a couple of things that I can do to Ibarra, okay? I can perform a hack attack on her, which will transfer money into my account, which is a nice cheeky way of doing it, but it has only a 60% chance of success. Putting more people in there will increase the chance of success. Also, bear in mind that she is off guard, which means that the success rate will, it will be as good best it can be. If I tried it with Usayev, it'd be fucking impossible, because he's a paranoid son of a bitch, and I've got a minus 25% against all actions. So the only way you're really going to take off Usayev is to basically brute force the bastard into submission. You can't really do hack attacks on him. You're wasting influence on him. Product recall is a way of damaging a company, right? It hurts them and hurts the amount of influence. Now, they can't bid on you without influence, so it can be worth doing this if you see someone who's going to cause problems later on. Patent transfer is a way of protecting your investment. So, for instance, if I have 80% of the shares in Ibarra, and then suddenly she turns around and makes a silly mistake, like, I don't know, her next amazing development is a selfie stick. Suddenly, her stocks are going to fall out of her ass, and that means I'm going to start inheriting major losses. A product transfer is a way of boosting the business. It's helping her, but at the same time, it's helping you. Also, as well, it can be a great way of generating quick revenue very quickly if you've just paid out for a massive bid on a share. So, for instance, you've dropped 7 million quid on a share, you're down to 800 grand. You want to get that money back up as quick as you can, patent transfer into someone, and get that money back. That's the easiest and quickest way of doing it. I've had income of like 500,000 now, easy, and it's just like, whatever. And a smear campaign is basically designed to just trash everything, but it's quite pricey. Bear in mind that these are percentage risks, okay, and dropping 20% on something with 70%, you've still got that risk of it not working. 20 influence is a lot, okay. Now, you can earn influence either through holding onto your shares, at which point then it will come in at a steady rate, or basically doing side missions. Because it's an extra currency, you will sometimes get little missions come by which, can help out, and you can earn some influence. In fact, let's have a look, because I think one of them might be here.
Hey there.
No!
The time has been assigned to leave you free to take care of everything.
That's cheeky, but oh, fuck it, go on.
There is no...
Let's just quickly do this. Yoink! Object attached.
Full speed ahead.
Now I need to take over Usayev, so I'm going to save up my influence and get that last share.
Copy that.
There's one.
Container loaded.
Oh, hello. Must
Roger.
be back here. Ah, no.
Underway.
Bingo.
What can I say? Excellent.
Shut it. Hang on, I just changed the lighting because I can't see shit at the moment. There we go. Alright, let's clear these out. And then what we'll do is we'll make a move on Usayev. Alright. Now this is going to... Yep. Oh yeah, one thing I should mention as well. Industry dominance. I'm winning everything at the moment. Now, industry dominance, basically, when you hit 75%, you need to hold on to the shares and, you know, look after your dominance of that sector. If you can hold it for half an hour, alright, this is the cheeky thing. All of the special modules that you get from manufacturers from voting in the council, you get permanently. That's brilliant. But also as well, they're more expensive, okay? So you find yourself paying for more you know, in cost. But, you know, I'm not hardly using any of this shit anyway. The only thing that suffers is we always run out of iridium. I think everyone runs out of fucking iridium. So, you know, it's a moot point. But being able to just start dumping Ibaracom, you know, storage, drone racks and accumulators is brilliant. Electronic mode as well is for when you start a new game. When you start a new game, electronics mode basically means every electronic factory has a 40% extra boost. It's almost like you've already dominated the market. Okay, it's like New Game Plus. So you get the extra 40% to start with, and also you get all of the drone racks to play with. So basically it means that your next game you can completely destroy everything with maximum efficiency across the board. Now, to increase your influence, basically just build shit. Okay? Build shit, look after shares, okay, take on rivals, and you will increase, you know, you will increase things. Haven't quite got heavier industry yet. However, I want to take on Usayev. I want that last share. Now, it's going to cost me 1.5 mil to start the bidding. He's losing money, but, okay, Ibarra's going through the roof, which means my money is now rocketing through the roof as well. Cassian is stagnate. He's stable. How's he doing? He's slowly going up, so that's good. Okay, which means my revenue is going up. Alright.
You didn't hear this from me.
Oh, you motherfucker. I should also mention as well that we now have disasters are back. Now, these disasters are... Hang on a second, I've got to deal with this. Really? Okay.
I'm glad we're not on our own. But
Quite
I really
you.
can't offer you any more than the remnants from the LEC warehouses.
Now, disasters
If you
can
want to trade, I'll
be, you know, they can be in the way of hacker attacks, solar flares, which will fuck with energy production. They can also be smog, at which point then you'll need to build greenery and parks and stuff to keep the smog down. Hang on a second. I do like how he's still using a 32-bit operating system in the future. It's like, what? Really?
Underway.
Take your time with this, because these
Copy
disasters will...
that. Cargo gathered. Full speed ahead.
Alright. Where's the next one?
Roger.
Ah, here she is. Speed
Affirmative.
that up. Yes, disasters, they're not small, okay? They can last anywhere between half an hour to an hour. Now, you can accomplish side missions, okay, to basically kill the disaster there and then, okay? Or to create something which will protect you. Like, for instance, you may need to ship goods, you might need to find something. It's interesting.
Full speed ahead.
But it's nice to know that whatever disaster, there is a way out.
Let's see if you
And they don't destroy your cities, but they will fuck with your business. Hang on. Okay, probably can see. I can see the drone there.
Docking
Right.
successful. Coordinates confirmed.
Let's go sort this out quickly.
Roger.
It's going to be in the middle. Always
Coordinates
is.
confirmed. Container
Got it.
loaded.
All right.
You're not leaving me high and dry with
Oh,
that, are you?
piss off.
You won't, right?
Where's the next one? I saw it over here.
Full speed ahead.
Actually, what are you offering?
How am I? Surviving.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Thank you. That's that.
Oh,
settled?
fuck off. Thankfully, doing this, it's just keeping me busy whilst my influence grows.
On our way.
Go.
I'll give
Boom,
you a
got
lot
it.
for that.
Okay, so
Underway.
my interests are now protected. Let's go back. I want to take that share off Usayev. Usayev! You motherfucker. Okay, so it's going to cost me quite a lot of influence. Sorry, just nostalgia there. It's going to cost me quite a lot of influence. It's quite expensive at 1.7, however, I've already maxed out my account, which means I've got more money than everyone combined because I'm such a high level than them. So, fuck it. Come on, let's do it.
You win some, you lose
No.
some.
Now, I can leave it right to the last second, but I know
Good.
there's
Now I
next to
don't
nothing.
have to waste any more time on that.
Also, as well, it should be worth noting that if someone starts a bid, okay, start bidding early. Alright, you're not going to get it, but what you're doing is you're pushing up, so whoever does get it, you're basically leaving them in financial ruin, which is a great way if you want to attack them next. 5 million! Oh. I could spend a bit of money and get some kickback on that, or I can just spend 5 and get a hacker attack on someone. Do you want to play this game? Because I think I'm going to win this. Why, yes. Yes, I will.
I expected nothing less of you. Enjoy your success. People should. do
Fuck
that.
you.
Are we still on track?
What's this? Oh, industry dominance. Because I'm going up in the world, my industry dominance is now heavy industry, which means if I hold this, I get access to market gains, which is very cheeky. Especially when... Okay, look at that. Nano cutting units are pains in the ass to look after, especially on energy, so you know the modules will be welcome there. Yes. This is good. The only one I have left to destroy now is agriculture. And I could do with destroying... Oh, sorry, I can't listen to Trenchcoat's theme for much longer. Fuck it, let's look at this. Now, I need money fast, okay? Let's have a look at the market. They're all growing. Let's have a look. Okay, Barra's bringing in 65, he's bringing in 61. He's only bringing in 5. But it's irrelevant to try and... Nah, it would never work. It's just not worth the effort. And that pushes me down to my minimum of 35 threshold. Ibarra, on the other hand, got a 75% chance of doing it.
Thank you.
Oh!
Push my research light years
There we go. That's nice. Yep. So all my money's now racing back to me very quickly. Now I need to get... Simon is next. Okay, I don't care about Lei Sheng because she's got nothing. But I do need to take her over. In fact, she'll be cheap to take over because all of her shares are up for sale. Which means that the influence cost is quite low. 30, yes, 25. Although, to be honest, I don't care about electricity at the moment because I'm already maxing everything out. What I do want is... Okay. How is Simon doing? I'm curious. 47. He's losing money, but he's got a lot of cash. I need more influence. Oh yeah, one good tip I would say: when you first start this, everyone's going to be fighting over everyone. Your primary goal should be to secure your business at all costs, because it increases your influence generation by 40%, and that is paramount. Also, as well, it depends upon what level you're at as to.
That's it. I review the contract.
Oh, go on. Sorry, I'm just selling stuff to the market at the moment.
Buy low and sell.
It's not like I care.
That's the formula.
Updating object profile.
No way you're going to avoid making a deal or two with old Nick.
Actually, fuck it. Let's do some development work.
You a good price.
Go on. Yep. I started working in this region, but because of the limited floor space, I kind of went a bit crazy on high-end buildings.
I'm certain there will be lots of opportunities for us all.
It's also worth noting as well, we do have a few new ornaments. Hang on a second, what we got? We have, ooh, look at that, we got a street lamp, escalators leading down to nowhere, probably a hole in the ground. A bus stop, because, well, who uses buses these days? There's some sort of cross-development thing with the Trials team, but no one really cares about them. It takes up way too much space anyway. It doesn't look all that nice. And then we have trees. I like trees. Trees are actually really quite cool because they prevent smog disasters, which will choke out your citizens and drop income quite a lot. So it's worth, filling up little spaces with trees. The only downside is it requires a 3x3 grid, which is a house. So if you follow how I normally build anyway, which is like, a 3x2 grid of houses, then you can always just drop a tree in there or something. How are we doing for material? 7, 3, Arctic, 14, Lunar. Ah, there we go. Yoink. I wish this was fucking easier to manage. Oh, heavy industry! Heavy industry!
Updating object
This is why we love fucking around with this stuff. Like I said, the shares are amazing. If the stock market is brilliant because when you dominate it, you are so powerful. You're almost as powerful as Lord Zod himself. I just need to hold on to heavy industry for another 24 minutes. And then what I'll do is I'll start making gains on agriculture. I can win that by destroying his shares and basically building more and staying high in the rankings. Being as I am literally pissing on everyone from, oh wait, a height and a half. I don't think I'm doing too badly. Let's get a few more up in here. How's that doing? 4. Now we have security 7 and 4. It's fine. Now then, let's dump a few more large houses in here. Let's upgrade that rack. Why, yes. They can go up. It's getting further and further away now. It's taking up more resources. Thing is, you know me, I don't like to slum. Because I just think it looks shit. Okay, I could do with probably starting to branch out a little. Don't think I want to be able to get... let's try this lot.
Yes.
Oh!
Very attractive properties.
No!
indeed.
Too high. I'm sorry, dear. I can't let you do that. Thing is, I ain't got the floor space to start bringing in, big execs. Although, to be honest, I might be cheeky and just build a small exec island there. That would be very cheeky, wouldn't it? I have no idea. Oh, jobs.
I wish someone would take care of that.
3 influence for no effort at all? Yes. Yes, I will. Oh. Go. Come here. Where's this going? Oh, it's going back to him.
Funny, I was just thinking about
Yeah, but no.
That's what I call work ethic. Thanks.
Sweet.
On
Now,
our
what's
way.
this guy selling?
How you doing?
Iridium is good.
I like a customer who knows what they want.
Requests. What do you want? 100 tons of wine.
My friend, we have a deal.
I find myself as well using the ability to trade with NPCs now. Most notably the branch office
Well, if it isn't my
in a way of generating more revenue. Especially helpful if on early days of fighting the stocks. Because if you buy out a big share, you're going to be short of cash. Your revenue is going to be a bit all over the place. So you want to try and make as much money as you can.
So what's the what?
What with the what? What? Let's see. Who do we want to take over? 5 million. That's 30. That's going to bring me down to 20. I could do it. Thing is, though, I'd like to have maximum money. Because that way I know damn well I can take it. And he'll fight that. But he's hemorrhaging money at the moment. Which means my shares are not going to be... I don't know. She's cheap. Yeah, fuck it. Unknown shares generally don't go that high.
So that won't be
Fuck you.
any problems then.
Also, she's making quite a bit of money as well, so I'll get that. Nah, this will probably go for around 2 million at best, I think. Right, here's how this works. I'm going to buy the share,
Satisfied.
okay, and you're going to fucking suck it up. Do not fight me, you will not win.
Good. Now I won't have to waste any more time. on
Fuck you.
Satisfaction.
Oh, don't push it. Oh, you fucking... No, we're not having this game. Listen here, bitch.
Not what we want.
Now, you shut your fucking cake hole.
Congratulations. New achievement.
Ooh, what was that? I think that was by sharing everyone. I like this. I really do. Thing is, though, I'm not going to get anything from, being world leader of power because, well, I already am a world leader of power. I run everything. I want agriculture, though. I desperately want agriculture. Because that's going to increase all my food production. And food is king. Speaking of food... Oh, no, water.
It works. And that's all. that
Oh,
matters.
you cheeky motherfucker. No, you're not having it. This is why you always keep a minimum of at least 30. Because that way then you can react to the market. Give me that. Losing water. It's fine. Oh, go on, have one of those. Oh, no, just... Oh, fucking, I hate vitamin drinks. Everyone does. No one likes them. Actually, agriculture will give me vitamin drink production, won't it? Oh, yes it does. So I definitely want to take that over. What? I think they're self-sufficient. Yes, they are. Oh, viciously overproducing here.
Sorting data.
You know, if Orbit does something to reduce the cost of transport, I'll be very happy. Because the transport system still annoys the living shit out of me on this. Purely because it's just like, $3 grand to ship one good from the moon to the Earth, and I can't send anything going back. Are you crazy? The transport system in this is still absolutely horrific. Drives me mad. However, being the brilliant designer I am, what I've done is I've put together a little PDF of suggestions and mechanics on how to improve this. It's not finished yet, but when it is, I will be sending it to a few mates in Ubisoft and kicking it into the direction of the lead designer's lap and say, look, you know, let's do this. It's not going to be too crazy. Okay, so oh, go on. It's not like I'm struggling for money at the moment. Executives! Go on, you can have it. Ha 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 ha! Nope, too big. Whoop. There we go. And then we'll do is we'll stick a bus stop at the end, because reasons. Now then, let's start going crazy. Should increase my consumption. Oh shit! Kind of went a bit crazy there.
Company trademarks grow in popularity.
I have a plan. I have a plan. It's a dangerous plan. 25 plus 8. That's 34. Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
Updating object profile. Transfer route output at 0. Countermeasures recommended.
I know what I'm going to do. Actually, no, fuck it. I was going to boost it with biocatalyst, but no, it's not worth it, because if I'm taking over... no. If I'm taking over Seymour International soon, then it's just going to be easier for me to just make another factory, because that way then I can just, you know, the increment... It will... Nick, piss off. Just build another factory. It's not the most efficient layout, but it works. What? No.
Shut up.
aware of this. That's quite hungry on power, so these are also insanely hungry on power. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, fill in the gaps. There we go, so there's food sorted. What else needs fixing? Water. I've never been too happy with the whole production calculator thing. I think it would be nice if you had the goods there as a primary, so because there's been this whole disconnection with the goods that you produce. I mean, with 1404, 2070, I only started at 1404, so I'm still fairly new to the...
Just the one I wanted to see.
No.
That is a top-level issue.
No. I've always, I felt that, there's a connection to the goods. Like, for instance, you actually notice that you start shipping goods around. The production calculator is nice, but I think what should happen is... Oh, fuck me, not again. You should have the number of goods you've got in stock there, okay? But when you mouse over it, then it tells you how much it is. Because that way it puts the goods at the forefront rather than the production calculator. The production calculator is nice, okay, but in my personal opinion, I think it's a little cheating. And I think one of the options for veteran mode should be the ability to turn a production calculator off, because, let's be honest, you're a boss. You don't need production calculators. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to go... Oh, not again! You parasitic shitfuck.
Leave me alone. Can't you see?
I would you... Right now, where is... Give me the fucking sensor already. God damn it. Right, where are you? Oh, you're over here.
On our way.
Alright. 9 minutes. 3 fucking... Oh! Hang on a sec, I'm gonna sneeze. Go!
Affirmative.
Where are you? There you are.
Cargo gathered.
Got it. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Coordinates confirmed.
Where's the next one? Show me blue rings, show me blue rings, blue rings, blue rings, blue rings. Interesting.
Affirmative.
Oh, there you are.
Coordinates confirmed.
And he ran into you.
On our way. Cargo gathered.
Right, that's that one done.
Affirmative.
Oh, fuck off! Oh, that was 20 minutes. I've got to pull up with this now. Damn it. I wasn't expecting you to suddenly swing left and... Ah, you stupid drone. Okay, so I'm losing money. A bit. Well, I have a feeling I know who's behind it. I'm in the wrong sector, aren't I? Da-da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, that's another thing as well. With the Veterancy update, they kind of increased the loading times quite a lot. So now it's a lot easier to jump between sectors. So fair play to them on that. Alright. F5 Farm, who wants to fuck with me today? It's got to be Simon. Hang on, let's have a look. Simon's hemorrhaging. Ah. It's got to be Sheng. It's got to be. That bitch is itching for a fight. However, she's got a Nah, she's cautious, which means I can't get away with doing hacker attacks and stuff on her that easily. Share market. Oh god, I'm gonna have to fight for these, aren't I? $25. That's gonna leave me 20. Let's take another share out of. 25 is going to be 25 influence left, which is enough to fight off any bids. However, I get a slice of that income. I get 3% towards power. I really want to take Simon's, but he's losing money at the moment. So, Simon's is not going to be the smart play. I'll inherit a chunk of that loss. He is turning it around slowly, I think. He's turning it around slowly, but it's not worth going after it. He's not in the sharpest of positions. What I need to do is, it's Lei Shang. So if I take a share off Lei Shang, come on, you little bitch. Fuck you. No. I will bankroll you till you die. Oh yeah, I should mention as well the buttons. You've seen me use the antitrust investigation. Basically, it stops the auction dead in its tracks. The down rate stops company putting high bids on. It's irrelevant. Okay, I think it's a massive waste of 10 influence on that. And the other one that's quite useful is the transaction tax, which basically gives you a 14% cut at the final thing. It can be useful early on if you're putting out a lot of money on a bid and you've got the extra influence. But to be honest, depending on how many spies you've got in a rival corporation,
I am under.
Fuck you. It can be more beneficial simply to run a hacker attack on a company and take the 30% hit, because you can eventually twist, like, you get 14% back, which is like what? If you spend 5 mil, you're looking at about 600 grand back. It's not really worth it. Whereas if you were to pick a big company with a big bank and then just like, oh, look at that, that's 1.1 million I can twist out of someone. Ah, you're hemorrhaging money. Why? Stop it! Shit, Usayev's the only one who's propping me up at the moment. It's probably going to be easier. Who's going to have pound transfer? That's 15. But that's going to take me down to 15 influence. I've got enough to basically bat away, but I don't know. How are we doing? You see, it doesn't help that I fucked up that for another 15 minutes. 20% of my credit balance is just going up. It's Lei Shang. It's got to be. She's the one sucking all my money. Yeah, it's got to be. It's Lei Shang. She's the only one who's still fucking with me. I will ruin you. It's so tempting, but that's a lot of influence. What was I going to do? I was going to let's have a look at Ibarra. How's she doing? She's turning it around slowly, but that's still a lot of money going out the pan. Cassian, he's falling. Thing is, I only get a 55% chance to succeed because I've only got 2 insiders in there, but I've got 4 with her, which means I've got 70.
That's done now.
Oh, you want to play a game?
On the agenda?
Thing is, I want the influence, so I want to play this bid. Simon will get the money.
You impressed my CEO.
God, I'm good.
You would be proud.
Simon wants the money. Now the thing is, I'll give him the money because it means I won't have to spend 15 on shutting it down. Ooh, that was close. Wasn't paying attention. I was looking somewhere else. If I have to, I'll shut it down. But
So that won't be costing us.
nah,
any
fuck you.
problems then.
Not playing that game anymore. Now you see, I could have bought the share. If I was to secure the share, he would have got that money, which meant he would have been in a stronger influence. But I would have kept I would have kept my influence. I am an industry leader on 4 factions though, so it just pleases me. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, so I've rambled on for like the better part of an hour now, but you get an idea as to how the stock market works. So, pro tip for you. All right, always keep a minimum of at least 30. Okay, you can go slightly lower, but I would recommend 30 as a minimum. 15 is an absolute critical minimum. You must be able to buy out to stop a share being bought. Okay. Your first port of call, secure your business, all right? Get those last 3 shares by hook or by crook. Fuck everyone else, secure your business, okay? Do it when you've got maximum amount of cash. Don't start taking on the stock market until you've got at least a minimum of 40, 50 grand income, okay? Because that will help you cover the initial market fluctuations. Remember, this will only affect, the market fluctuation will only hurt you with shares that you own. So focus only on one company at a time. Don't spread yourself too thin. Okay, because as you can see here, I've got losing money, gaining money, steady. All right. Protect your investment. Okay, so when you focus on one company, there's only one company you need to look after. So if he starts losing money like he is now, all right, simply give him a pattern transfer, but get your spies in there before you do. Okay. Oh, and don't pick on Usayev because, like, as a first one. In fact, find someone who's off guard and then pick on them first. If you fuck up, okay, and they detect, you'll lose the spy and they go up a level, but it soon drops back down again. Usayev is just a paranoid old shit, so he's going to be on constant alert, which is understandable considering I'd just stab him the first chance I get. So yeah, play it cool, play it safe, and you can win the stock market, and it's good fun. It really is. It's a great thing to be playing with. It does add a nice level of complexity. But yes, I'm looking forward to Orbit. I want to see what they're going to do after Orbit. I haven't heard of anything going on. But hopefully, I'm going to shove some ideas under their nose. And, you know, hopefully they'll take them on board and think, yeah, these are quite cool. And, you know, we'll do a few things like that. Anyway, I'm going to go disappear and roll around in the fat wad of cash I'm earning at the moment. I'm also going to get another cup of tea. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I got... Yeah, it's cold. Whatever. Cold tea is still tea. Actually, what time is it? It is time... Oh, look at that. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to get some lunch. Haha! Victory! And while it's doing that, I'm going to go let this render. So anyway, yes. Have fun. I will see you all later. Ooh.
I'd rather report the
Piss off. Piss off. I'm pretty certain there's an achievement for telling people to piss off so many times. Oh, it's Nick Papadakis. What does he want?
Just the one I wanted to see. Mind lending me a hand?
Actually, nah, fuck it. I make more in Iridium share. It's a shame you can't. Ooh, that'd be nice. No, I'm not hooking up the mobile game. That's just silly. But yeah, the stock market is good. Anyway, have fun. I'll catch you all later.